Hey, how's it going? So we're up here at a place called Estancia Park. It's kind of up above by where my parents live. They live out there over, you can see the green and the trees way over there. It's those are more suburban neighborhoods, and then this is just kind of an old park. I used to come here as a kid with the other neighborhood kids when we were like 10, 11 years old and ride our bikes through here. It was like BMX kind of dirt bike in a wild area, but back then it was really wild. They had these washout ravines, like where the rain would kind of wash a path down the side of the mountain here. We'll show you, and some of them are pretty steep cliffs over here, and we used to come and ride our little BMX bikes down through the things like we were Evel Knievel daredevils. Pretty cool. But I always bring Wanagi here because it's a nice outdoor kind of environment, nice place to go for a walk, a lot of wild areas. It was really green last year when we were here. It's all dried out. You can see the brush is just brown dry. But once we get some rains here this winter, if we do in Southern California, it hasn't really rained yet, it should grow up here pretty thick. Last year was such a heavy winter that all the wildflowers out here and everything were bloomed. It was pretty amazing, but just kind of a dry desert environment, which is what Southern California is today. So this is kind of the back side of this, and it's a big cliff off the side, but I can let her run free here. There isn't too many people out today. A lot of other dogs are out of consideration. I don't take her off leash, but since there's not many people around, it's okay today. And it's nice for her. She gets some freedom. Tons of coyotes down here. There's like a wild area down below. You can sit off the cliffs and watch the coyotes actually. Here's kind of a map of the area. It's Santa Ana River watershed, and it runs all the way down to Huntington Beach down here, and we're just up about here on the map, and then there's a bike trail and wild areas run all the way down the beach. Hey, come on, let's go this way right now. Come on. Okay, good girl. She's having fun. So look at the ground here. You see there's seashells all over here. This whole area along this cliff face all the way down this trail, this little road like trail, is covered in seashells. And the reason why is because the ocean is just down that way. Huntington Beach is that whole lower flat area down below us here, and this is like the Santa Ana riverbed out here, this cement construction thing right out there in the distance, and that runs all the way down to the ocean. Well, indigenous people for hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of years, lived up on this bluff up here, made this their home, and then they would go down here to these flats down here. Now it's all dry down here today, but it used to be a riverbed, a river channel. And so there used to be a river down there flowing pretty much most of the year, depending on the rain and things like that. And then also the ocean would come up in here with the high tide, and it would make like an estuary, kind of a flats area. So there were a ton of seashells, clams, all sorts of mussels and things like that, shellfish basically, and I'm sure some fish species in there. Birds also down there, lots of birds, probably ducks and geese and all sorts of things like that. And so they would live up here on the bench up here, and then they could overlook their fishing grounds. And so that's why mostly in that back corner is really where it's prevalent. There's still some shells in here and stuff, but that back corner is definitely where they lived, because they could oversee the whole Santa Ana River Trail system down below there, and then look out into towards the mountains into Costa Mesa, Orange County, Upper Orange County, Santa Ana, and that's where they hunted deer and antelope and who knows, buffalo, whatever else that was out there. But again, this was kind of a nice little snack bar down here for indigenous peoples. There were, you know, like I said, shellfish, fish, birds, and all sorts of waterfowl and things that they could survive on. So it was a pretty nice life, you know. And then they had fresh water supply, the Santa Ana River Trail, which used to be the Santa Ana River. I don't know what they called it back then, but yeah, so pretty good place to call home. And that's why all those seashells are there, because they would bring all the shellfish up to the plateau up here where their homes were, their huts or whatever they were living in, their longhouses, and they would smash the shell with rocks and pull the meat from the mussels and clams and other types of shellfish, other types of shellfish they would collect down here in the flats in the estuary. Pretty cool, yeah. Yep, danger. I don't know what that first word is. It's covered with a sticker, but eroding bluff edge is what it says, I believe. But yeah, it's a really steep cliff out here. It looks over, we're in Mesa Verde, Costa Mesa, and then down there in front of us on the flats, lower down there, is Huntington Beach, and then the ocean's out that way.
Hey, you, where you going? Oh, Wanagi, where you going? Hey, where you going? Where you going? What you doing?
Hey, how's it going? So listen, yeah, this is gonna be our brunch here. If you see this right here, that is twice boiled ginger. So it's organic ginger I bought from the store. Got a big old thing full of it. And then I have purified water. That's filtered water, gets all the chemicals and stuff like that of it. So see that, it's kind of getting all greasy under there. But we twice boil it. So the first time you boil it, it's got the smell and the taste of ginger, but when you twice boil it, you let it cool down just a little bit and then you reboil it, the water turns actually red. And I don't know why that is, but it really just, I don't know, it shocks it, and then it really brings out every bit of juice out of the ginger. So we got that, so we're gonna, so that's my breakfast, ginger water, and my lunch, ginger water, and my dinner, ginger water. Then tomorrow we can start doing ginger water and then also the bone broth. So we'll get through this 72 hours. I'll be probably in a different state of mind by tomorrow because of low blood sugar and all that. It definitely affects me. But whatever. We'll meditate, hang out, watch some YouTube videos. I actually have to post a video pretty soon because I missed a day, and I don't have any other footage. Like, I literally 8 weeks sitting there getting my car repaired at the same place, and no way to get out and do adventures and things like that. So we kind of had to stall out for a little bit. Well, we did a little outing today. We're down in Huntington Beach, California. We're out on the beach. Let Wanagi run free, frolic, and play in the surf. She loves the beach, whether it's in the Philippines, in Mexico, or California. She digs the beach. So that's the plan anyways. And we'll bring you along. Come on, let's go, let's go. So that's where I grew up, Huntington, Orange County, Newport Beach, all along here. It's an amazing day. It's pretty clear, actually. You can see Palisades way out over there. And then that's Catalina Island straight out there. And then that's the Huntington Beach Pier. And yeah, we're just gonna have a good day. A little exercise for both of us. And it helps, gives Wanagi a break. She loves my parents' house, but gives her a break to run around and be a dog and have fun. So that's the plan. This little doggy is taking a turd. Okay.
What do you got? Where'd you find that? Huh? Give me that. Give me that ball. You little monkey.
Always finds a ball wherever we go. Of course, this is Dog Beach. They consider this Dog Beach here in Huntington Beach, and so you can have your dogs off leash without getting a ticket. And there's always tons of balls here. She loves it. Happiest place in the world right there. Dog on the beach with a ball. Right? You love that. Yeah! Wanagi making friends with the two locals. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the McMaster's Kitchen. We're gonna be whipping up a little Penang chicken curry tonight for my parents. Carrots, bell peppers, some chicken breast, and then some red curry, coconut milk, fish sauce, and that's pretty much it. And brown sugar to kick off the spices of the curry. But yeah, we're gonna get started. That's right, Wanagi.
She likes her Penang chicken curry, don't ya? You little turkey lurkey. Yeah, she's a good dog. Oh, she's a good dog, this one here. Yeah. Okay.
So we got some coconut milk, cream de cocoa, coconut cream, red curry, fish sauce, carrots, bell pepper, and then probably about 2 chicken breasts or so in here that I was thawing out earlier. And we're just gonna cook it on the stove. Wanagi's gonna oversee the process and let us know if we do anything wrong. Otherwise, so she'll oversee the process, let us know if we do anything wrong. That's what her job is. She's what is it, quality control. That's right. Right on. So we put coconut oil in here, then we put the onions, chopped onions, and then we put the minced garlic, and then we put the bell peppers, and we just added some dried basil because we didn't have any fresh basil. Or you can use lime leaves. They're called lime leaves, and you really kind of mince them, twist them, and break them up a little bit to get the oils out of them. But the basil will be fine. And then we've got about 2 pounds of chicken here. We'll be adding coconut milk shortly, but the next thing will be removing the vegetables and putting some of this in the center and letting that cook with the oil to release the flavor of the red curry sauce, and then a couple teaspoons of this and the milk, coconut milk, and add the chicken, cook that after the vegetables, and then add it all together. Let it simmer until the chicken's cooked, and then that's about it over rice, and it's good. Oh yeah, and a little brown sugar, because it brings the flavor of the curry out. So we'll get there though. We're getting it done. Wanagi, are you doing your job? Hey. Yeah, she's doing her job. Hi, Wanagi. So we're almost done. Let me get that. So we're almost done. We got the chicken in here now. Come take a look at that, huh? You can see that orange yellowy flavor. Got all that chicken in there, and that's gonna cook. We're just bringing it up to a boil, and then we'll simmer it for about 15 minutes or so, and that'll help thicken it. Then we'll take it off the heat, and we're probably not gonna eat for another hour, so I gotta get some rice going, some other stuff. I'll put a plate here. You can check it out. Look at that, huh? Big chunks of chicken in there, bell peppers, the basil is the kind of the freckly stuff or whatever. And we're just getting it to boil here, and then as soon as it boils, we're turning it down to simmer it for about 15 to 20 minutes, like I said. So that's about all it calls for. We'll make some rice, and we're done. And we're done! Yee! Ooh, that's Wanagi. Yeah, we love you.